Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a 3v3 for you here at Telefordune, and this one has been sent in to us by the Boxer. And as always, let us go over the players in the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, starting with the attackers, we have the Boxer playing as Miss Aisley, Josh playing as Lucid, and Otto LOL playing as Lusitani. Attacking, we have Truffs playing as Nervii, Rob Marley playing as Nabatea, and Ice T playing as Arverni. So, we'll start with the attackers, work our way around, and then we'll get into the defenders. Starting with Arverni, we can see at least one of their Gallic hunters who I would imagine is about to have a pretty terrible day. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 Levy Freeman. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Chosen Swordsmen, 2 Osworn, and then 1, 2 Celtic Warriors. And of course, we have to assume that there are 3 other, I would imagine, probably right here actually, Gallic hunters laying around in wait. Nervii is bringing. We have 3 Osworn, 1, 2, 3. 3 fierce swords? Is that all that we see here? Yes. 3 fierce swords. Swords? 1 giant ballista boy. 1 Levy Freeman unit. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought that said painted ones for a second. 5, 6, 7, 8 Celtic warriors. And then they too must have some, I would imagine, again, right here, Gallic hunters laying in wait. Nabatea is rocking. What do we got going on over here? We have 2 units of Desert Levy. 1, is there more? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 maybe? 8, possibly 8 Nabatean Axe Warriors. We do have 1 Nabatean Swordsman, at least that we can tell. Rakim Palace Guard, Rakim, and Rakim, however you decide to say it. 3 units of Rakim Palace Guard, 1, at least I only see 1, Nabatean Thorax Pikes. There could be more jumbled up in here. I see some Cav in here. What do we got? Armored Desert Cav, and then of course 4 units of the Nabatean Heavy Archers. Definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so let's get into the attackers. We'll start with Miss Aisley, since they are kind of in the forefront right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Numidian Light Infantry. We have 2 Numidian Riders. Up over yonder here, we have 3 Tribal Slingers. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Desert Legionaries, 1 Desert Cohort, 1 Heavy Numidian Skirmisher. Love these guys. Armored Numidian Rider General. It's going to round it out for Miss Aisley. I was about to say Arverni. Moving on to Lusitani, we have 2 Lusitani Guerrillas there. Scutari Cav. Anything back here? No. No Cav, at least. 4 Veteran Shield Warriors. Lusitani Nobles, of course. 4 Balearic Slingers. And then the rest is Iberian Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Iberian Swordsmen. Remember, Lusitani's Iberian Swordsmen are not the same as Arvaki's and Carthage's mercenary Iberian Swordsmen. Arvaki and Carthage, theirs, you can select them to fire at whatever you want, just like Thurio Spears. Lusitani doesn't get that with their Iberian Swords. However, they do get that, as you can see, with their Lusitani Guerrillas here, which they have 2 of, if I didn't say that before. Moving on. So Lucid is bringing, we have 3 units of Hillmen up front and center. They are going to get a quick dose of reality pretty soon, I would imagine. And then we have 1, 2, 3, what do we got? 4, 5 Thorax Swords, 2 Levy Pikemen. a Royal Peltish General, Silver Shield Swordsman, another unit of Hillmen, and then we have 2 Persian Lights and 2 Syrian Heavy Archers. So, and that's everything, I believe, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So 55 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. I feel like I'm missing. I am. And 2 camel spears. They also are bringing 2 camel spears. Okay, now we're ready to go. 55 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Let's get it on. So, right off the bat, Sasely's going to move on forward. Nervii has immediately dismounted all of his units. Probably the best option to go with right here, as that's going to allow them to swiftly take care of these Numidian light infantries. But I don't see them moving forward, really. I mean, they're still dismounting off the towers. Nabatea has yet to have do that. Doesn't look like they're doing it at all, actually. So they're going to get smashed a little bit. I do not expect these Desert Levy to last very long. Meanwhile, over here, oh no. Already down to 98 men. How many kills do they have? 16. Managed to actually save the ballista there. That's great. Gallic Hunters are gone. So, Nervii has actually pulled back. I don't know how good of an idea that is. You probably should have pressed forward to assist a little bit better. But we'll see how this works out. Nabatea is unfortunately pretty globbed up over here. And honestly, I mean, if Seleucid decided to swing his ballista around, obviously he's microing quite a bit with his camel spears here. But if he swung this around, he would, I mean, the shots that he would end up getting over. Ooh, big shots coming in from Lusitani. Lobbing shots, probably trying to go after the Celtic Ballista here, actually, I would imagine. There goes the Desert Levy. Both units are down. Numidian Riders doing a hell of a job. 72 for this unit, 15 for that one. They're going to come in and get a nice little charge onto the back of the Nabatean Axe Warriors with another unit of Nabatean Axe Warriors and the Rakim Palace Guard charging right on in. And they might actually successfully bog down these Numidian Riders and make it tough for them to get away. Yeah, you definitely want to keep these guys moving as much as you possibly can. There goes the Numidian Lights. They are getting severely destroyed. Not really surprised, but this is a huge delaying action again too. If he can manage to whiff some shots over here, I mean, this is just a juicy giant target. So I mean, Masacely's doing a good job of holding everybody up, and especially Nervii is really kind of getting out of formation here. Camel Spear is going to come in, get a nice little charge off on something, but ooh, Levy Freeman managed to toss her jabbies. No, don't stop, move, move. Levy Freeman are really good against Cav. They've got 25 bonus, which is ludicrous. I mean, their armor's pretty good too. You wouldn't think that it would be since, you know, they're all shirtless, but hey, there it is. Camel Spear is getting into it. They are losing decisively, unfortunately. Hopefully he pulls them out quickly. Numidian Rider General over here, Armored Numidian Rider, however, is kind of hanging back, not really making a move at the moment. Numidian Riders here, out of combat, 20 men left, 89 kills so far. 20 for this unit, down to 36 men. Really got to get them out of here. These Rakim Palace Guard are probably having a field day with these guys right here, but Masacely is just trying to do what he can, trying to get rid of some of these units that are on the field of battle. Can't really blame him. Oof. Camel Spear is getting absolutely smashed. 79 kills, though. Not too bad for a sally out. Here comes the Armored Numidian Rider General. He's going to have a pretty serious effect of a charge, especially since these Levy Freemen aren't in a very cohesive unit. Going to be able to knock down quite a few of these guys. They're going to take some serious damage, and he's going to pull them right on out. Perfect. Get him out of there before he gets bogged down by all these other infantry here. Camel Spears retreating. 20 guys left. They will probably come back. They are far enough away from the red border that they'll manage to find their mettle and turn right around and get back in the fight. Hopefully, at least. Numidian Riders it does appear to be gone. That's okay. Numidian Light Infantry, however, is taking a bit of a beating. 109 kills, though. Not bad. Oh, my God. 193. Jeez. Really found their target and absolutely smashed them. 196. They are about to get charged, though, by the Rakim Palace Guard. They do have a pretty significant charge bonus of 30. So these guys are, definitely going to be on their way out sooner rather than later. Levy Freeman, though, I mean, look at this. They are just getting completely distracted by the units that are over here, chasing down the Camel Spears and the Lusitani Guerrillas. I mean, if this would be a perfect opportunity for either Masacely or Lusitania to get their slingers up on the wall over here and start just absolutely firing down into these Levy Freeman units, and especially the Chosen Swords, too. That's a scary unit. So, our Verney is boxed up a little bit. Not totally, but a little bit. Definitely trying to protect their archers, that's for sure. 100%. They managed to actually burn down one ballista, so that's good. We have some routing going on over here. Armored Desert Cab not doing too hot against the Scutari Cab. What are the stats? 42, 26. And then the melee defense is 58 and 45. So they have not the best, or 44 and 55. So it's like their melee defense and armor is swapped. Melee attack and weapon damage is alright. Scutari Cab's pretty good, actually. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Armored Desert Cav, how many are left? 26 guys. They'll probably come back. Yeah, there they go. Man, rough start for the attackers. It wasn't a massive sally out / surprise either, but it was enough to demoralize them. Oh, there we go. Seleucid's getting some nice shots off. Doing some twirly birds here with the siege towers. Nervii's trying to get them to move. Maybe he's trying to protect his artillery here, but unfortunately Seleucid has just a perfect shot here. Oh, and so does Lusitani. Man, yeah, I don't think he's going to have too many, any of his ballista left. Hasn't even managed to get a shot off. That is unfortunate. Nervii shifting. Scutari Cav still alive? It is still alive. 37 kills. But they are all discombobulated. I mean, that's... Sally outs and surprise attacks like that, definitely, they have that effect. They make you panic because you don't expect it, naturally. Even though you should, especially when it comes down to Masacely and Lusitania. You should always expect something. And, it kind of takes the winds out of your sails a little bit. It really does take the wind out of your sails somewhat. As you can see, I mean, our Verney is desperately trying to protect the rest of his Celtic or Gallic hunters. Celtic hunters? Gallic hunters? I'm totally blanking on the name. And Nervii and Nabatean are kind of doing the same. And now they're just kind of sending up units piecemeal. These camel spears are going to get in here and just cause, along with the Lusitania guerrillas, and cause all sorts of havoc. At this point, it doesn't even matter if these units survive, because the psychological damage has been done. Now you only have one tower that has made it to the walls and is actually coming down off the walls. Ooh, look at this. They're burning down the... I said this in a video a couple videos ago, that this has really become a prevalent thing, where people are burning down the towers. Especially because they do, and they can, damage... Oh, come on, please. Well, the actual damage itself has to tick up. But they can and will damage your troops. Lusitani still firing, 126 kills. Yeah, he's still technically got ammo, so he could still keep going. Can you burn these right here? Is that possible? Is that a possibility? Hello, Sydney. My German Shepherd is down here. She wants me to play with her. Your SOL, dog. Unless you gotta go POTTY. If I actually say the word, she'll go ballistic, and that's all she'll want to do. Is that what they're doing, though? Can you actually burn down ballistas with your troops? I mean, hypothetically, in a real world situation, yeah, why not, right? I mean, you can burn down the towers. They're made of wood. Oh, did he lose anybody? He might have lost 5 guys on that. So why wouldn't you be able to burn down the ballista? But still, completely, they are taking their time, and this is going to not work in their favor. I understand what they're doing here. They're getting rid of all these towers, so they're not suffering more losses as they make their assault, but they're wasting valuable, precious moments. And they're sending up units piecemeal. I mean, look, these are just Hillman here, but he has a nice little kill box set up here, and if they have any jabbies left, which it doesn't look like they do, but even still, I mean, it's just one unit going up. They're trickling units in. Oh, is he out of ammo? He's not, and he still has ammo left. That is unfortunate. These guys are going to be gone. Oh, well. 132 kills for these Celtic Warriors. 75 guys left. They're going to take out these ballista crew. This ballista crew. Legionnaires moving forward. Going to fight the good fight. Probably send them off packing. And here we go. The assault has finally begun. Slowly but surely. But yeah, I mean, and Lusitani still has his cav out here, so... I mean, they're seen. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, so they're hidden. So that's good. Now is the time... I mean, now is not the time to charge in, but it's definitely the time to wait for a good, opportune moment. Look at that. Hillman taking out a chosen sword unit. 3 units of Hillman. Absolutely slaughtering these guys. Gone. Meanwhile, over here, Celtic Warriors, yeah, not doing too good. What is going on here? Lots of silly stuff. Here again, too, I mean, this would be good if the slingers had the range, which... Let's see, can I see? They might, actually. Where is it? Right here. It's just out. This is the slinger's range. It's just out of range. That's okay, though. Yeah, they're really really taking their time here. Masacely didn't bring wall artillery. I don't think, or no, was it over here? No, that's theirs. This was Lusitani. Oh no, this is Masacely. Yeah, duh, because here's their artillery crew. There's 3 of them. He should... Actually, I don't know if you can remount them. How many kills did he get? 56, not bad. Yeah, I don't know if you can remount your wall artillery once they're off of... this lone dude just getting shot. Unfortunate. Yeah, because he has enough guys that stinks that they got disembarked. And then, yeah, I guess you can't... That sucks. That should be a feature in the next historical title. If your wall artillery units get disembarked because they were in melee, but they actually, like, got saved... Whoa. Did they not get rid of all of them? Oh, they didn't. There's 1 left. There's 2 left. Talk about luck. This, however, I don't know how this is going to play out. Because there's going to be a lot of incoming missile fire coming down here. Hitting these guys. And they're kind of just waiting, too. If they wait too long, these towers are going to do some serious damage. I mean, it'll take a minute, but still. Where are you going with these dudes? There's nowhere that you can mount these towers, my guy. Unless you know some trick that I don't. I actually lost a tower. See that right there? Waiting with bated breath. It looks like they're going to drop everyone at the same time. Perhaps they're waiting. I mean, that could be a good idea. A little bit of a shock and awe tactic. Does he still have ammo? He does. He totally still has ammo. 126 kills. I mean, there's a shot loaded in there. I'd be trying to whiff something here. Because it's point... Maybe he is out because he turned it. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, he's definitely still got to have ammo. He just got lucky and was able to stop the auto fire. That's the only thing that sucks about turning your wall artillery, is that it just starts to fire, like, randomly. Or not randomly. It just fires automatically. And you got to be really lucky with the... with it to stop firing automatically when you hit the stop button. It doesn't happen all the time. It's annoying. It's very not cool. Alright, come on. You gonna drop these or what? Are they gonna get up here? The Rakim Palace Guard? Rakim? Loading up some guys. They're actually going up. Lots of jockeying for position over here. They really are. I think they really are just going to drop everything all at once. Interesting move. I don't know how that's going to play out, though. I think in reality, it might have been better. Maybe not. Maybe Nabatea will do all right over here. But it might have been better if Nervii had come over here, because they would have been able to clean up these Iberian swords real fast. The defenders may have gotten lucky with where the attackers decided to load up their troops. Hari Cav was moving, but they've fallen back. From center. Sydney, please stop licking yourself. Come on. Any day now. I mean, seriously, they're just sitting here letting their towers catch fire. I don't think they'll burn before they actually make it. But even still. Still firing, huh? Or are you firing? Well, yeah, it's him over here. 41 kills, not firing anymore at the moment, at least. What are we doing? Is this a scare tactic? Archers are now firing, it looks like. What? There we go. Nervii is starting to drop some. Come on, Arverni, drop your towers. So I can get some cool shots here, yeah? Let's see. That's kind of cool, yeah? Alright, I think I got it. Anyway, alright, so finally we have descended upon the attackers. Celtic Warriors not doing too hot initially against the Desert Legionaries. Not really a surprise. Desert Legionaries are a pretty serious unit to deal with. Not as good as any of the Roman Legionaries, but Hillmen, however, are not having too good of a time at the moment. Not that we really expected them to be lifting mountains for anybody here. Iberian swordsmen being pushed up. Yeah, that might be good. Stacking them on top of the Desert Legionary. Yeah, now they're starting to suffer. Chosen swordsmen, though, not doing too good either, as well as the Celtic warriors back here. So, I mean, they do have jabbies. You just can't tell them what to fire at, unfortunately. 122 kills so far. The Des Legionaries. They're just losing. They're not losing decisively, so that's good. Again, there's a lot of fire coming in from over here. At least you have 2 units of slingers. They have a lot of ammo, so they're going to be shooting for quite a while. Ooh. Managed to slip some fierce swords through here. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even be worried about the thorax swords and the legionaries here. These fierce swords would probably swing right around and smash into the back of these Jesuit legionaries. Perhaps that's what's going to happen here. It does not look like it, though. I mean, these guys are still just... They're losing slightly. And they're holding on pretty well. And all these guys are just not doing great. Nervii it would behoove him to swing around here. However, this is now breaking right here. It's being forced to shift units around, but yeah, floodgates have been open, or at least over here. Looks like they're going to try and evac their slingers as quickly as they possibly can and get them out of here. Looks like they're going to manage. Thorax Swords is not having too good of a time dealing with 2 Nabatean Axe Warriors here. One unit is winning, the other is losing. Yeah, these units, the Axe Warriors are pretty serious. They're not like super great, but they do, of course, since they are Axe Warriors, they have a little bit of a AP damage bonus. And when supported correctly, too, they can really seriously punch above their weight. Nasacely's Ballista crew is out here. Is out for blood. Scutari Cab moving around. Probably going to try and find something to go after. May be a bad idea to try and actually silence this Celtic Ballista crew. 59 kills so far. Nasacely's general is over here hanging out. You should probably either pull him back or perhaps sally out. Like I said, it all depends on how well defended the archers are over here. And honestly, if Nervii's archers are right over here, Scutari Cab might be able to get in there and do some serious damage. I mean, Nabatea does have his Armored Desert Cav right here, laying in wait, but he's actually going to go for it. Well, don't do that. You're throwing away your unit. Meanwhile, over here, really? They're winning. It's going back and forth. Again, they have a serious melee defense. 60. And they are chewing up this Rakim Pal. You gotta be kidding me, dude. And now they're in shield screen, though, so we'll see how that goes. It's up to 80... Well, they have 43 guys left, and it's falling fast. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like the Rakim. The Rakim Palace Guard is one of my favorite units. Because when you put them in shield screen, their melee defense goes up to 83, and their armor gets bumped up to 127. Just absolute tanks. Scutari Cav pulling away. Looks like Nabatea is going to give chase. Not the best of ideas. He is definitely going to end up throwing away his medium cab there, but if that is his choice, so be it. Meanwhile, over here, these Iberian swordsmen doing pretty good. I've severely underestimated them. I guess, you know what? That having a 15 armor definitely helps against the Nabatean Axe Warriors for sure. Because it kind of negates their armor-piercing value. But if he gets these Nabatean archers firing at these Iberian swordsmen, the tables will turn pretty quickly. Hopefully, though, Lusitania will be able to get rid of the Rakim Palace Guard here. That would be nice to see, at least. Meanwhile, over here, Arverni and Nervii have cleaned house. Guess it wasn't such a bad idea to unload all their troops at the same time. Kind of a shock and awe thing, and it paid off. Did Nasacely sally out again? They did not. He pulled back, it appears. Yes. Probably the better thing to do. What does he have? Yeah, rally and raise banner. Definitely not bad to have. What did everyone else bring? Yep, second wind, crack the whip. Or battle rhythm and second wind, and then second wind, yeah. Definitely. That third option where it's like war cry and whatever the other one is, I feel like that's like not useful. And I've seen so many times too in replays, people popping intimidate or war cry, whatever the Well, he did get rid of the Rakim Palace Guard, but then he lost both of his Iberian swords over here. But honestly, not a bad trade. Yeah, I've seen them use. I think it's Intimidate that doesn't allow the enemy player's units to use their special abilities. So, like Headhunt, like if you popped Intimidate, they wouldn't be able to use Headhunt. But I've seen them use it on units that don't have any abilities. So yeah, I think me personally, I feel like that is a bit of a waste of a general buff for your general to have. I forget what that. I think it's like. I forget what is it? It's strategist. I forget what the other two classes are called. Let me know in the comments if you recall off the top of your head, because I sure as shit don't. Let's see. So far, not a terrible defense. But the attackers do have quite a bit left. And they also have a lot of... Potentially, they have a lot of archer ammo left, too. Because they didn't have the archers in here. Nabatea, I feel like, was the one who was firing the most. Let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, 43, 0, and 35. Nabatea's archers, 176, 80... 103, so they're going to be out first. 85. Still has a couple guys with ammo left, but I really feel like Nervii, and of course we can't see his archers up here anymore, unfortunately. But Nervii and Arverni have so much ammo that the pikes are not in for a good time. Unless they can do something here. Where's the Skutari Cav? All the way over there. Should probably get these guys back inside. Yeah, they're going to lose that, which is whatever. But he could at least pull them up in through the back over here, or if he bring... Never mind. Never mind. So, now we got ourselves a good old standoff. Attackers are moving their troops around. And honestly, don't... And I'm not admonishing you either, but... Try not to run your troops as much as you possibly can. I mean, they can, obviously he's just going to rest them here, it seems like, at least. But they have all of this. There's nothing up here that they need to worry about. They have plenty of troops on the front lines. Nervii can definitely afford to walk his reserves. Or Nervii, Arverni. And same with Nabatea, too. Although Nabatea, honestly, does not have a lot left. Honestly, now that I'm, looking at it, yeah, he really don't. I mean, the Celtic Warriors aren't going to last too long against the Thorax Swords, especially against the Silver Shield Swordsmen. I don't think, at least. Or the Tribal Slingers once they get over here. And he only has 3 units of Fierce Swords left. He does, he does have 3 Oathsworn, though. A total of 5 on the field, if we're counting Arverni's. So, I mean, that could be a serious problem in the long run. I mean, we do have the Royal Peltis General and the Lusitani Nobles. And the Veteran Shield Warriors, too. They're pretty nasty as well. Melee defense 75 compared to... Where are we at here? 69. Melee attack and weapon damage is 48 and 45 for Oathsworn. Melee attack's 50. Yeah, Veteran Shield Warriors might be able to... Armor's not great, though. But they might be able to put up quite a bit of a fight against some Oathsworn if they can save them. And is it just one... yeah, looks like... Yeah, 1 Nabatean Thorax Spike. So, now, looks like some Seleucid archers were firing at the archers from Nabatea. Here we go. Here we go. 3 units, 2 depleted Celtic warriors, and 1 pretty strong fierce swords charging out against these thorax swords. What are we moving here? Archers, yeah. They need to... Honestly, the archers should stay... I mean, they got the archers right here, too, but... He needs to, like, put them over here so they can fire into the sides, but these guys are not doing too good. Fierce swords are getting chipped away. I mean, the thorax swordsmen are losing slightly, too. They'd probably be better off if they were in shield wall. Here's the rest. Let's see. Now we can finally see. 0. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, they have plenty of ammo. These pikes are getting shot at. They needs to move these pikes out of... Yeah, you gotta get them out of there. I keep on hearing something. I'm in my basement. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm in my basement doing this, and I keep hearing something, and I can't tell if my cat is down here fucking with me, or if it's my dog just being a dog. I'm getting scared. Anyway, there we go. Giant ballista crew heading on in. They're going to be able to clean up everybody. Watch out. How many kills did they get? 59. Not too bad. Considering where they were, I mean, honestly, they didn't really have much to fire at in the grand scheme of things. Once they all got in here, they did a hell of a job. Neptune Axe Warriors charging in against some Thorax Swords. Not doing too hot, but the Thorax Swords are taking some serious fire from the Gallic Hunters here. And whatever ammo Nebtia has left as well. Yeah, I think this flank is going to collapse pretty quickly. I mean, they are also getting into the weapon arm of the Thorax Swords, so that's going to be even more difficult for them to defend. And attackers are making some really great headway here. I think if the defenders lose, it's going to come down to, I would say, primarily the fact that Lusitani, and this is no admonishment of either player, but the fact that they brought so many Iberian swordsmen and hillmen was definitely a bit of a detriment, I think. I mean, obviously, you know, depending on whatever funds the host player sets, that's what you're kind of regulated to. You can't go, you know, beyond that. But yeah, I mean, but to be fair, the Iberian swords were putting in some serious work against Nabatea. Hellmen, though, just, they're Hellmen. There's legionaries charging in against some chosen swordsmen. Then we have Nabatea moving around, probably going to try and either slip around and go into the back of these Thorax swordsmen, or slip around and go into the back of the Desert Legionaries. One or the other. There they go. Going to charge right on in. Honestly, oh yeah, who might use... Nope, never mind. Yeah, this is a smarter move to go and silence this and also flip it to your side. Slingers are over here. But honestly, if these two slingers can focus down the Nabatean Axe Warriors, they might be able to get rid of these guys before they flip the... But it looks like they're going to go after the general. I can't blame them. This, though, could be... Well, not too detrimental, because where this is... Yeah. You can see the line. It stops, like, right here. So all these guys are safe, for the most part. There they go. They're not even... Oh, no, never mind. They're still back there. So these guys are going to slip on by. I think they could... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, like, I think you could slip by. He's going to go right for the slingers. All right. Nice. Bold of you, my friend. Nope, never mind. He's going to turn around. Slingers, though, are going to continue to fire into the back of these Nabatean Axe Warriors and probably get them out of there. But he does need to be careful because of this right over here. Did they lose a pike unit already? It does appear... Nope, he's right over here. The Levy Pikeman probably should come down and get moved over here, I would imagine. 98 kills only for the Desert Legionaries. That is unfortunate. And it looks like it might be a victory for the attackers. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Levy Freeman taking on the Levy Pikeman. Levy Pike's definitely going to win this. Down to 87 men, 25 kills. Pulling back. Do they even have jabbies left? Probably not. But some of these guys do, and they're tossing them.
As you wish.
Was that Xena Warrior Princess? You hear that? Celtic Warriors getting shot at. Another charge. Pike's pulling back. Make up your mind. This was not the right thing to do, though. Because now they have a clear path right to the slingers and everything else. He needs to bring up the other unit of pikes. He has to. He absolutely has to. This, Lusitani is just going to have to focus on defending this. Seleucid needs to bring up the other unit of pikes and set up something like this here. Because this is a gap. They could exploit this 100%. And they could just come right up here and then turn right around and get into these Balearic slingers and get rid of them. Are these guys even firing? They're not firing. Man, everyone is shifting. It's going to come down to camping the hill. And I don't mean that in a negative way either, because these guys did not hill camp the entire game. It's just what they're forced to having to do. And honestly, I mean, it's going to come down to an attritional, a war of attrition, kind of. If it's going to come down to them holding the hill here, and Arverni, Nervii, and Nabatea having to come to them and attack. That could potentially actually make them lose. Look at that. Skitari Cab coming out, holding up these guys so that Nabatea, or Masacely rather, could sneak his guy on by. Yeah, buddy. Get your general up there. Keep him secret. Keep him safe. Pikes, unfortunately, are gone. 64 kills, 10 men left. They are going to be out of here any moment. There they go. They fought the good fight. Unfortunately, they lost. 0 kills for this Balearic Slinger. Lusitani, what are you doing? Get him out of there! Please! Before they get caught. Look at this. Arverni is beelining it seems like. Straight to these Balearic Slingers. Get these guys back. Whew. Thank you. Give me Agita over here. Alright, so what do we got? Desert Legionaries and Desert Cohort. I'm going to try and hold the line. Let's see what they can do. Pikes. Well, can't really bring the Pikes forward. They still have a lot of arrows. Let's see. What are we doing here? 193, 161, 165, and 144. These guys are probably out of ammo, I would imagine. If they aren't, then they only have a couple shots left for sure. And then, of course, we can't see the Gallic Hunters from either Nervii or Arverni, unfortunately. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Oh, here we go. What do we got? 52, 26. They have so much ammo left. So much ammo left. 5, 46, 50. Jeez Louise, my gosh. So much ammo left. Yeah, I gotta hand it to Nervii for being very frugal with his ammunition in the beginning of the match. Because I feel oftentimes... Are they getting shot at? They are. Who's getting... It must be Nabatea, and it's no surprise though. It's the Persian light archers. They got no armor. Yeah, I mean a lot of times a battle can simply be what are the words that I'm looking for here? Can be decided easily, especially late game, depending on how much ammo you or the enemy has left. So, I mean, if you can manage to save 1, preferably 2 ranged units and make sure that they still have ammo towards the end of the match, I think and that goes for your allies as well. I think that you'd be sitting pretty, so to speak. Because especially, I mean, like if the defenders have pikes, that's one of the best ways to deal with them. The easiest ways to deal with them is just to fire at them, chip away at them. This Legionary's doing pretty good against some Chosen Swords here, and what do we got? Gallic Hunters got charged in. Well, here we go. Keen Palace Guard getting a charge on. That doesn't sound right. I would like to take back the last 2 minutes that I just. All right, Rakim Palace Guard charging on in. They stopped though, just short. I mean, hoplite. I know I shit on hoplites a lot. There are very few hoplite units that I like. They are all shield bearers, Rakim Palace Guard, and I think that's it, honestly. But they have, but even picked hoplites, mercenary veteran hoplites, they all have a good charge bonus. And keep this in mind too. One of the best ways to use hoplites is to charge them in, get that charge bonus off, immediately put them in hoplite wall. So then they get that melee defense bonus. Otherwise, they're not going to do as well. This Legionaries, but combat's even. They're managing to hold on, but winning slightly. All right, here we go. Let's see if they can break the will of these Chosen Swords and a Rakim Palace Guard. Probably not. Yeah, I was just about to say probably not, though. Oh, boy. They're trying, though. They are freaking trying. 171, 72, 73, 74 kills. They're taking them down with them. Chosen Sword and 40. They're going to come back. Looked like they were getting focused down, though, pretty good. What are we going after here? The archers? I don't think they have any ammo left. Oh, they do. They still have ammo. Crazy. Persian Lights moving up again. But look at this. All 4 popped their quick reload. They're going to start to fire. Big arcing shots here. Firing down into these guys. I mean, if they can get rid of the Gallic Hunters from Nervii, that would be pretty big. Clearly, Arverni has... I mean, he sacrificed one because they already have ammo, so the 2 others probably don't have much left either. Look at this! Desert Cohort getting sent in, but it's 18-man unit of Chosen Swordsmen slipping on by. Tribal Slinger's gonna get sent on in. They have 129 kills, not too bad. They might still have ammo left, actually. And, I mean, these dudes will probably hang on for a while. Against Slinger? Look at that, they're losing. They're losing against 16 men. There we go. Lots of shots coming in, though, from Nabatea. Looks like they're going after the Syrians. Oh, yeah, Syrians getting chewed up over here. 130, 182, not bad. Don't tell me they're out of ammo. No, they're not. Yeah, keep firing. Keep firing, and then even when you're out of ammo, just leave them here. It's always a decent idea to try and bait your enemies into firing at your troops that don't have your archers or slingers that don't have any ammo left. That's why it's so important to zoom in and see if they have their swords out or not. These guys, yeah, still have plenty of ammo. Allegedly. I mean, they are firing way over, so some shots might be missing, but still. Balearics have been sent in. 286 kills. Wow. Silver Shield? Yeah. They keep, like... He needs to send these guys in now, because the Desert Cohort's going to do okay, but it's up against 2 Chosen Swords that are pretty... Well, they're not too healthy, actually. 87 and 90 men. And then 81 for the Keen Palace Guard. Ooh, he's winning decisively. Alright, never mind. I take it back. What just got popped? Raised banner, it looks like, for them. Yeah. These guys probably could stand to get buffed, honestly. Popping battle rhythm on either... Actually, popping battle rhythm on the Silver Shield swords would be... Yes. Yes! Because they have used the whip. So now the melee attack's up to 50. Weapon damage is 48. Melee defense is 74. Base morale's 90. Okay. Cool. What else did he pop on them? Rally. Raise banner. Battle rhythm. Use the whip. So now they're going to start to get tired quickly. Or more quick, I should say. More fast. Yeah, so now second wind should be popped next. So that they're not as exhausted. Because they're going to start to suffer. It's actually pulling them out. Are these guys still just... losing decisively? It's teetering back and forth. There's only 96 guys left. But even still. 114 guys. Moving around some units here. We still have plenty of veteran shield warriors that be sent in and do some serious damage here. Okay, I'm going to slow it down real quick, and we'll take stock of what the attackers actually have left, right? So, looks like, Gallic Hunters here got chewed up pretty good. All of them really did, honestly, except for this. They're doing all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15. So 15, 16 units left. 17. Not all full strength. Some are, some aren't. Compared to... They still have approximately 4 veteran shield warriors that are full strength. Silver Shield swords down to 126 men, so not bad. And then the Royal Peltis and the Lusitani Nobles. And then a unit of pikes still. And then whatever type of ammo that these guys have left. Honestly, if the defenders, this is my prediction, if they could, or my theory at least, if they could work together, which hopefully that's what they're doing, and switch out units effectively so that no one unit is getting more tired than whatever is coming in to relieve them, I think they have this in the bag. I think that's what it's going to come down to. 56 men left. They're losing decisively. Honestly, you should send in this either veteran shield warriors to charge on in after they use up all their javies and pull the desert cohort out. Because even though it's only 50 guys left, that's still a considerable force to deal with. And especially if they can slip them on by in through like gaps and stuff. So that's what I would like to see is a switching of the troops. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, obviously. But that's how I think that they would manage to pull this off. Because right now, really, the scariest thing that the attackers have are all of their Oathsworn and the Nabatean Thorax Pikes. I mean, not even the Rakim Palace Guard General is that terrifying. There goes the Legionaries. Unfortunate, but there it is. But this is a gap right here. This right here is a gap that they're not exploiting. And they absolutely should be. Okay? I'm almost, yeah, 100%. Exploit this. Charge on through, make them scramble, and watch the defense crumble. Look, they're I mean, they're scrambling. They're trying to plug it up as quickly as they possibly can. I think, though, now, I mean, this Oathsworn unit here, it appears at least... Yeah, they're a little discombobulated. So this Oathsworn unit right here is like this at the moment, it appears. Would it just get popped? Oh, they chose... Did he pick Vercingetorix? One of them picked Vercingetorix. Not a bad choice. You only get, I think you only get one use of the buff, but not a bad choice. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel, of course. Ooh, pardon me. I appreciate it as well. And, hey, don't forget, if you have Rome 2 replays or Attila replays of your own that you would like to see up on the silver screen, that is YouTube, feel free to jump on into the Discord server. Drop those replays in the replay section of the server, and I'll get to them in a timely manner. However, if you don't know how to find your replays, feel free to ask myself or someone else. I'm sure would be happy to help you. But of course, you could always Google and or YouTube it as well. So this has really turned into a bit of a mosh pit. Still lots of arrow fire coming in. They still have their pikes here, thankfully, that they can push forward a little bit. But they are getting absolutely focused down at the moment, which is unfortunate. How many? 192. These guys have got to be almost out. Unless it's just coming from back here. Yeah. Yeah, they still have plenty of ammo. Big old mosh pit here, though. Silver Shield Swordsmen doing what they can, but... I mean, they have the veteran shield warriors here, but this is a lot to deal with. Surprisingly, though, they are losing decisively, the Oathsworn are. I mean, do they have better... Not melee defense. Armor is the same. Rally's been popped. It's going to buff everyone's defense a little bit. Morale. There goes the pikes. That's unfortunate. 29 kills. Yeah, they got pushed forward too quickly, too early. But he had to. He didn't really have a choice. How are the heavy Numenorian skirmishers doing? 16 kills. They definitely have plenty of ammo left. So hopefully he'll be able to use up the rest of his ammo and then send these guys in. Yeah, I don't know if the defenders are going to be able to do this. Just don't know. The generals are still alive. Are they in combat now? No, they're still firing. What are we firing at? Oh, the Oathsworn. And they're losing slightly, too. Again, they're taking on the veteran shield warriors. These guys really are that nasty, huh? If they can put up a fight against Oathsworn. I never used to use Lusitani that much. Because they're kind of like they attract arrow fire. Because none of them are that well armored. Oh, that's the Oathsworn unit starting to waver a little bit. And they're losing decisively still. Veteran shield warriors doing a hell of a job. These guys, however, are losing decisively. What are we fighting here? 125? Are we facing the wrong way? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Real rally has been popped again. 30 charge bonus, not bad. Lusitani nobles moving. I would assume that they're going to come over here and buff this, especially since the Silver Shield Swordsmen are starting to waver. 175 kills for them, 30 for the heavy Numidian skirmishers. They are out. No, they're still firing. They still got ammo. These guys are winning slightly. Taking on these slingers over here, unfortunately, but they are also getting shot in the back. Honestly, I think bringing the armored Numidian riders over here and just trying to smash in the... but the pikes are over here, never mind. Yeah, I think that's it. 3 minutes left. They don't have enough to hold them back. They put up a good defense, though. I'll give them that. But yeah, I think if they had if Lusitani had brought some Scutari and probably some more veteran shields, I don't know which is. I think the Scutari are more expensive. And if Seleucid hadn't brought so many Hillmen, I think they might have been a little bit better off, possibly. They gave him a good scare in the beginning, though. Real good scare. I think, too, if they had been more proactive with the artillery fire in the beginning as well, like really focusing down the Nervi's ballista and also trying to get shots on just like that big glob of Nabatean soldiers, I think that would have paid off in the end as well. But hindsight's 2020. It's easy for me to sit here and say, man, if they had done this, because I'm basically the eye in the sky at the moment, right? So I have carte blanche to look at everything that's going on. But that is unfortunately it seems, for our defenders. Oh well. Gotta lose to learn, right? Heavy Numidian skirmishers getting on in there. 108 kills. I mean, I fucking love this unit. I really do. I mean, their melee stats are fantastic. They're just so good. How's he doing over here? Losing slightly. 129 guys, up to 110 kills. These dudes over here, 115, 116 kills, down to 63. They are losing, but the fact that it says combat even for two of them and one of them is losing, the general is losing, that is, he had to actually slip by and wrap around in order to try and even this out. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Larrick's not doing too hot. No surprise there. Heavy Numidian skirmishers are gone. Is this fire? It is firing. Okay. 15 seconds left. Imagine something just catastrophic happens to the attackers and they lose. Shit. All right. One hell of a battle. Costly enemy victory. They made him pay for it. Let's see. How did everyone do? So, the Boxer getting 2,149 kills, 56 for his general, 36 and 111. Nice. For the Numidian Riders, you don't usually see triple figures on these guys. 133, 86, and 92 for the Slingers, 116 for the Heavy Numidian Skirmishers, 148 for the Desert Cohort. Numidian Lights, 47, 21, 203, awesome, 121, 33, and 51. And then the Desert Legionaries, 103, 171, 142, 162, 193, and 124. Josh getting 1,882 kills, 270, holy shit, with his Royal Peltis General, my god. 80, 75 for the Camel Spears, 38, 92, 136, and 199 for the Archers. 27, 65, 96, not bad. 81 for the Hillmen, 31 and 64 for the Levy Pikes. 209 for the Silver Shield Swordsmen, and then the Thorax Swords, 60, 147, 65, 60, and 87. And then Otto LOL getting 1,935 kills, 170 for his General, 57 for the Scutari Cav. Balearic Slingers, 72, 55, 287, 99. Iberian Swords, 25, 58, 73, 32, 108, 126, 91, and 76. Well done with these two units right here. 19 and 62 for the Lusitani Guerrillas. And then the Veteran Shield Warriors, 144, 149, 133, and 99. Truffs getting 2,650 kills, 388 for General. Jeez. 59 for the Celtic Giant Ballista, 80, 81, 78, and 65 for the Gallic Hunters. Celtic Warriors, 239, nice. 117, 63, 41, 141, 85, 120, 171. And then Fierce Swords, 81, 73, 70, 173, and then 45. 67 for Levy Freeman, and then 385, well, almost breaking 400. And 171 for the other two Oathsworn. Jeez. Rob Marley getting the most out of everybody here. Nearly breaking 3,000. 2,806 kills, 119 for the General, 97 for the Armored Desert Cav. Pardon me. Gotta scratch my throat. Nabatean Heavy Archers, 227, 172, 222, and 194. Well done with the Archers there. Axe Warriors, 123, 77, 162, 128, 126, 169, 136, and 203. Jeez Louise. I mean, seriously, like I said, they can punch above their weight. It also helped they had a lot of Hillman and Iberian swords to go up against. Nabatean Thorax Pikes, 141. Nabatean Swordsman, 82, 8 and 2 for the Desert Levy, and then 290 and 128 for the Rakim Palace Guard. And then Ice-T getting 2,096 kills, 89 for his General, 105 for his other Oathsworn, 144, 147, 149, and 1 for the Gallic Hunters. That's that one that just got absolutely smashed. 113, 91 for the Celtic Warriors. Chosen Swords, 144, 109, 136, 100, 153, 170, 112, and 176. And Levy Freeman, 25, 82, and 50. One hell of a fight. But yeah, that was a really good one. Again, losses suck, but if you want to learn, unfortunately, you got to lose. That's not always true, but failure can often be the best teacher. And I would encourage everyone to watch their own replays too. I think it's worth doing. Because then you, again, like how I said before, that I'm just the eye in the sky, so it's easy for me to say that they should have done X, Y, and Z. So I think it's worth rewatching. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did. And as always, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.